So Kimmy just told me that the white rose significance is that it's Frank Wanuski's birthday, and on one of the fallen's birthday, one of the family members comes out and puts a white rose on their name. We just got done watching the play Come From Away, which is the story about 20 commercial airline flights that were grounded in Gander, Newfoundland during 9/11. There's only 7,000 people live in Gander, Newfoundland, and apparently the 20 flights that were grounded into Gander, Newfoundland carried 7,000 passengers. So as you can imagine, the town was not prepared for 7,000 emergency guests and the infants on the flight and the sick people on the flight and even the pets on the flight. So, their efforts to bring everybody into the auditorium and, kind of treat it like a natural disaster didn't work. And those 7,000 people had to stay in Gander for 5 days. And so what happened is the 7,000 residents of Gander integrated the 7,000 stranded airline passengers into their homes. So they all took people into their homes and fed them. And the play is about, how a town comes together and embraces even Muslim people that were on the flights and Sikhs that were on the flights and, people that might be discriminated against, especially on 9/11. And, people got married from that encounter and, long-lasting friendships. And so a great combination that Kimmy and I are doing today. Of course, it wasn't me. If it was me to go to a play, I would never choose a play. But she wanted to go see Come From Away. Amanda Maynard, we were thinking about you today, our Newfoundland friend, and the play was really amazing. If you're into that kind of stuff, I'd highly recommend it. The cast got a standing ovation, and then we came right here to Ground Zero. This is the first time I've been here since 9/11, so I appreciate the difference between seeing it on CNN and the big impact for me on 9/11 is I was actually going to take a private flight from Centennial Airport in Denver to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, but that got grounded, so we had to drive. That was the big impact for me, living, on the West Coast during 9/11. But how it impacted this city is monumental, and obviously how it impacted the names on this wall and the family members from the names on this wall really brings it home to be here. So if you ever get a chance to do this 1-2 punch, it might have you really reflect on how fortunate we are. Go see Come From Away in the theater district of Manhattan, and then come to Ground Zero. That's what we did. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I wonder.